My name is Lenna, I'm 38, and I am a project manager. I want to get fit, I want to tone up and get some muscle definition through my arms and my stomach and lose some weight, and I've been working on this for a while, but I'm not getting there. I play a lot of sports. I try to watch my diet, but I think I need a more focused approach. Certainly the sports that I do aren't going to give me the conditioning I need in the spots specifically that I want. There's a lot of activities that you'll use your core for, but you're not going to get like a lot of muscle development in your abs from playing volleyball. Maybe if I was swimming it would be different, but it's not the case. Usually I find that's more in my legs and my shoulders and arms. And although the sports provide good cardio, they're not strength training in specific areas. So I am weak in a number of areas, and I can tell that when I try new things. And I think having that core strength will help me come past the plateau I've reached on my current skill level with the sports that I'm playing. I've reduced my caloric intake with regards to my diet on a daily basis. Tried to eliminate any sort of processed foods, or so very limited intake on dairy and grains. Mostly it's meat and fruit and vegetables, unprocessed foods, very little sugar, a lot of fish. I don't drink a lot of soda pop or alcohol or eat candy or anything like that. That's really not part of my diet, never really has been. But this is a more focused approach with regards to just keeping it very strict to sort of really healthy foods that are, not processed and not eating out at restaurants every day and stuff like that. So I find in the winter I don't like to drink a lot of water, so I drink a lot of tea. So I like to drink boiled ginger root and chamomile tea and that kind of stuff. So I can get my water consumption up through hot beverages as opposed to drinking ice cold water in the middle of winter. And I can drink about 1 liter of that in a day, which is, I've noticed in the last week and a half, has really increased. I usually eat for breakfast yogurt with granola and coffee is my daily morning regimen. I find that I have a challenge eating early in the morning. My stomach's very sensitive that way. So I'm usually up after about 1.5 hours. That's when I'll start to eat. And it'll be light until about noon, and I'll have actually a large lunch. And then in the evening I'll have dinner, and then I will have a snack later in the evening. Trying to get an extra hour in. So right now I'm sleeping from 1 to 7, 1 to 8. And that's only because I hit snooze until 8. But ideally it'd be better if I could get to bed earlier and have that extra hour that way, instead of trying to make it up at the beginning of the morning, make it up at the end of the day. Ideally I'd like to lose about 15 pounds. The likelihood is I'll probably lose 10. I would definitely want to see more definition in my shoulders through here and down through my abs. Athletic ability, I'd like to see sort of more of an explosion and power when I'm hitting or attacking a ball. Obviously some endurance on the court would be ideal. I guess the sporadic speed will also increase with that. So the idea is to have those 3 things improve and help me into the next level. Yeah, I have a tendency to tighten my shoulders. I have to kind of keep them a little bit loose because I'm starting to get really stiff through the back. Other than that, maybe some stretching before and after I play becomes a little bit more of a regiment for me, as opposed to just sort of walking off the court and going on about my day. Well, and the reason why I chose to go with a trainer as opposed to just going to the gym myself is I didn't have a very good repertoire of activities, and I lacked the focus and motivation to do it myself. So that's why I sort of decided it was ideal to have someone to do this with, to coach me through it. So far the experience has been positive. I would like to think that it will become something that I actually look forward to doing instead of like, you know, feel obligated to do, but that's, yeah, no, definitely it's something that I would like to enjoy doing, but I think you have to, you know, take yourself out of your comfort zone and experience something before you start to open yourself up to the possibility of really enjoying it. My fear is I'd be disappointed that, like, yes, I've achieved something, but it wasn't like hitting my expectations. So if I met my expectations, I'm going to be pleasantly surprised. It's just because I've always sort of, you know, aimed pretty high. I just want to be the best I can be, so that's where I'm going.